Hello, Ken family. How are you doing?
Happy Onam, bro. Happy Onam, bro.
Okay, I hope everyone is doing good. And a lot of happy faces and happy news I'm getting nowadays because of subsequent ONP draws. Like, oh my God, this is really good news. Like, one time it was all about the CEC draws, started to come down.
I'm sorry.
And nowadays it's all about the PNP. But no, I'm very happy, and that's why my team said that no, we need to do it. Tomorrow it's going to be a Onam party, and no one will be in the office. So we thought that we would do it on Friday. I hope this is not an inconvenience that Friday night we are doing this kind of a live, but hopefully it's again with a positive motive that to educate you. If you got an invitation, you want to do the application by yourself, why not? We are there with you to support.
I know everyone's the big news right now about immigration is the back-to-back ONP draws. To 3 consecutive draws in 3 days itself, and I think 2 draws which was very similar of the same foreign worker and international student. So many things are happening with immigration, and on top of that, to just put an icing on the cake, the express entry, there was another express entry draw for 1,000 invitation. I know it's a little sad, because it's just 1,000 invitations
and 534.
But no one actually was unhappy about it. Not much of a people, because the whole commotion and the whole topic of discussion was the OINP. So everyone literally just forgot about the express entry for a moment. But
it's a hat trick. Man, 534, third time.
Oh,
and only 1,000
invitations.
So I believe for now the CEC will remain there. But always remember, to Can family, let me tell you, if you are following us from a long time, if not, first thing is you need to go and follow. But second thing is, you may know that I always tell the same thing, that in social media and the rumors, when it is built up, it's something based upon the current scenario. Like when the French draw was happening, everyone's saying that now CEC draw will not happen, now the PNP draw will not coming, all the quota will be going for the French draw. Then CEC came. Then people try to say that now no PNP will happen, now the PNP will happen. Always remember, there is a proper number of applications the OINP or the express entry has to allot every year. It takes some time because this year there was an election. Then after that, the cabinet formed. After May, everything started to become a little bit normal. And last year also same thing happened. May, all the CEC draw started. Yeah. By October, the draw was around 507. So one piece of advice what I would give you through this OINP draw is, same thing can happen with express entry CEC draw also. Don't lose the hope. If you are the one who is sitting on a good score, maintain that, stay on there. If your CRS point is less, look into the options by which you can able to improve your CRS point, because the maximum CRS point, the faster you can get a PR. And never believe the rumors that no CEC draw is coming or no express entry draw is coming. There is no one can confirm on that. So please stay away from rumors. You will be more happy in that way.
All right, and for all those who are joining us live for today's thing, our whole live is going to be dedicated just for the OINP, basically, because there is a lot of people, after a lot of wait and anticipation, they have received their invitation, and because they haven't gotten news in a very long time, people are starting to get overwhelmed when they got the news. I mean, all of a sudden, people are like, "Oh, I missed I didn't even see that I got an email." They get to know about it 3 days, 4 days after that they got an invitation. So a lot of people are overwhelmed with the whole fact that they got an invitation, but they were not expecting to get it this soon. They were pretty hopeless, but they got it. So a lot of questions about OINP, and we want to address one by one with the consultant, and especially with the new policies and everything, with the new employer portal opening up, and how the representative options are changing. So many things are happening with OINP. So we're going to do a breakdown of everything one by one. So if you guys are someone who got an invitation recently, or you have applied for OINP and you're hoping to get an invitation soon, guys, if you have any questions with the portal, if with the OINP, with your stream, if with the job title, knock code, guys, put it in the chat right there. We have opened it up. I'm also letting you know it's on a first come first serve basis. If you've been joining us our live sessions, you always know that we usually go by first come, because we get a lot of questions in the end. We might not be able to finish all the questions, but we do our best to in this 1 hour time that we have, we do our best to get all the questions answered. So if you are someone, go ahead. Don't wait for someone to start putting up their questions. Go ahead, put your questions in first, and I think we'll start. I think it's a lot of introduction.
So 2 important things before we start. One, please draft your question in a way that you can put your first name and then put your entire question in one comment. Try not to spam with a lot of small question, because again, we are going with a priority base, but at the same time, if you have something out of this OINP, definitely you can use the chat box where you can use a super chat to get an answer on it. But please avoid spamming, and kindly put your first name, then put the question, so that we can address your question by calling out your name.
Yeah, we don't want to call you as a cupcake and all that.
Indian hungry man.
Beard meets food and all. Okay, guys, let's go.
Let's start it.
All right, let's go. And let's go one by one. So, Vishnu, let's just start with what's happening with the OINP. I know it is happy news, and it is a lot of there's been a lot of hope right now in immigration right now with the OINP draws opening up. So what do you think is the next near future now that you've seen these consecutive draws coming up? Or what is your what is like, do you have like a vision of what it could be in the future, or what is your predictions of the next draws that can happen?
So I'm observing from economic point of view, from the migration point of view, and also when we are looking to immigration and how it is directly influencing currently the multiple sectors. So for example, if it is the colleges, they are suffering. Employers are suffering because now most of the food industry are depending upon the international students.
Yeah.
Factories, they are not getting employees now. Again, a lot of things, the real estate, the rental market. Again, we are looking into the grocery. Yes, the life is getting stable, but the decrease in international students is directly influencing a lot of sectors. But now, when we are specifically talking about the immigration, one thing to be noticed is it's unpredictable. Like you might see some people say that, yeah, they got a ATIP note and say that now there is no draw coming. It's CIC, guys. It can do anything, anytime, and it don't need to ask anyone permission. So always remember, yes, there can be some of the news which is coming from very authentic, like ATIP note, or some consultant or some minister might have already disclosed that in the press conference. But once again, it can change anytime. So if you are listening any positive or any negative news, always remember, it can change. It is not something which can gonna stay for next 5-10 years. It can always change. But one of the thing about the PNP is, like we are expected, like around like 8,000 invitations was yet to given, and consecutively 3 draws. Beautiful, where a lot of CAN family member, and I believe a lot of people who even moved out. So last 2 days I'm doing a lot of appointments where people lost the hope that they will get a PR in Ontario. They moved to Alberta, they moved to Saskatchewan, they moved to Nova Scotia. Somehow they just had the OINP portal active because their employer who was here, he was supportive. So even though they are not working, but they were in the OINP pool, and recently they have got an invitation. So one of the biggest rumors which is spreading because of that is their friends and the immigration consultants saying that because you are not working with an employer right now, you are not eligible. Let me clear one thing. This is a job offer stream. That means you need a job offer. You need to fulfill all the eligibility criteria, which is like for international student, you don't need even to have a job, but foreign worker, you need a 2 years of experience. For in demand, you need to have 9 months of experience. But even though you're not working currently with an employer, if your employer is supportive, they created a portal, they issued you a job ID. Even though you move out of the province looking for other options like AIP, PNP, or any other process, if you have that portal created and you're active in your OINP stream, guess what? You can still qualify and you're still eligible to apply under the Ontario PNP. And that is the very good news, that you don't need to work at that point when you receive an invitation. But yes, it doesn't mean that you don't even have to work for a long time. You have to resume your work as soon as possible, where the employers are really genuine, really understanding. They're offering a lot of international students to come back and join in the same position. Through that, they can able to take advantage, even though they are not working at the time when they got the invitation. So that's a positive news, I would say.
Yeah, that's good. All right, first of all, thank you so much for joining in. I know on this side, we have a lot of people joining us from Instagram as well. Guys, wishing you all a happy Onam. If you're joining in there, guys, we don't have access to those chats. So make sure you hop into the YouTube channel so we can answer your questions if you have anything.
CAN Immigration.
Yeah.
Come there. The YouTube is something where we are taking all the questions. We are not taking any questions from the Instagram for now. So please, guys, join our YouTube channel.
Jump in. Let's go. All right. We have a couple of people joining in online from from like we have Jagan, we have Hannah, we have Jitin. Hey guys, thank you so much for your questions. Let's go one by one, Vishnu. One by the time we'll also have some follow-up questions as well. So Jagan Hariharan has a question. Hi, I live in Ontario with NOC code of 70010. I got an invitation under the International Student Job Offer stream on 3rd September. I have a CEC score of 501. My work permit expires in August 2026. Should I wait for the trade draw or should I accept my OINP?
Hi Jagan, good question. And I know a lot of people, a lot of international students are in the same dilemma. That yesterday I had a consultation, the person was sitting around 518 points.
Yeah.
And she also received the OINP stream invitation now. So 2 options in front of you, but don't ask anyone else to make a decision. You have to make a decision on this time. So you have 2 options. So first option is, yes, you can wait 501 trade, really good probability that you should be getting an invitation directly through Express Entry. You will get a PR in next 1 to 2 months. But what if the draw doesn't come? So now option second, that is submit your PNP application as usual, because it's going to take almost 6 to 9 months to get a PNP decision.
Nomination.
And now after the PNP, then you have to put the PR application. So if Gagan, if you are the one who is looking into the option, the better option, I would say you can look into the safest option, that is option number 2, where go with your PNP, put your application in, and in between, if you receive your invitation, for example, from Skill Trade or through Express Entry next couple of months or even 4 or 5 months after, you can always put the application, the PR submission through Express Entry, and that time you can withdraw your PNP application. Positive thing about that is you are safe. Plan A, Plan B, like I always say. But one of the negative news is the OINP application fee, which is almost $1,500. There's a great probability that you will lose it. So that's the only negative. But in your scenario, have a Plan A, Plan B. Option number 2 is better, but yes, you can definitely go with option number 1 too.
Awesome. If your questions have been answered, guys, make sure you do a thumbs up, or even say just let us know by saying thank you, Vishnu, if we got the answer. So let us know.
Like the video, because those people, especially Abhin and his team, they are really looking into the support, because that is something which is promoting them to keep me here on the weekend and after office hours, where I would love to be with my family.
That is on basically, just
you want to take as a compliment, you can take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, guys, all for you guys, you should be thankful. All right, and for all those who are joining in right now, guys, make sure don't spam the questions. We want to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to ask their questions to Vishnu. So don't spam. Frame your question properly so that when you put it in one shot, we can ask the question directly.
So one question we are taking from every person. So kindly draft it in a way that it's one question, because after that we go to another person. So please, let's give chance to everyone.
All right, let's go to Hannah. She has said, hi, can you tell me what is your expression of interest in OINP? My friend was on an applied status of PGW and PGWP, and she got the invitation for OINP. Can you tell me what do we do in an implied work permit status?
Nothing. You just need to proceed for your PR application. Always remember, if you are receiving your PNP during an implied status, while creating the profile also, it must have been mentioned that the current status, you must have said, yes, valid status in Canada, and then it would say other, where you have to put that implied work permit state. There you can able to upload your submission letter for the work permit and your temporary interim work permit letter. Attach both, including the explanation letter that I have submitted my postgrad open work permit. Decision is not yet came. 2 things will happen with this. 1, while processing the application, if you receive your work permit, you can update that through the web form in OINP. If not, again, the PNP still will consider your application as it is if the points are not changed. So for example, if someone is on a postgrad open work permit implied status, like a person applied for dummy work permit, that is a scenario where it can influence negatively. But if someone's completed the study and applied recently for postgrad open work permit and received the invitation, you guys are safe. You just need to give an explanation that I have completed my studies, I have submitted for the postgrad open work permit. Once it comes, I will upload the documents. You guys are good.
Awesome. All right, Vishnu. Hope you got your answer question. You hope you can tell your friend Why you in the live, Hannah? Ask a friend to join in the live.
Might be when she's working.
Maybe she was like, okay, ask a friend to join.
Good friend.
Yeah, ask a friend to watch this, okay, later. All right. Question. I have a question. Now, the main draws that has been introduced or that has been called right now is the international student job stream and the foreign worker stream. There are multiple other streams. I believe there's another 7 streams that's still remaining. And a lot of people are like concerned about like can they expect any other draws like for people who have applied for master stream, I think skilled trade stream, like they have a lot of questions. Should they have any hope for a draw this year, or should they look for any other options?
So same thing what I just explained in the starting. It's always there is a hope of having a draws, but again no one can predict when it would be. So for example, now in demand stream. So initially, the in-demand stream was the priority which happened for northern and central Ontario. Southern Ontario, people are still waiting for the in-demand stream, which is again, it will come. Other than that, the master stream is one of the thing where a lot of masters graduate are waiting to draw to happen. The third one is a PhD stream. The fourth one is a human capital priority stream. A lot of people are waiting for it, especially the IT background individuals who can easily able to get a PR through that particular stream. And then again, the skilled trade worker stream. But now, yes, now it's a good news for those applicants who are in the international student and the foreign worker job offer stream. If you are qualified under the in-demand or any other PNP streams, you just need to wait. Like again, think about what you can do by taking stress. Be in that particular stream, but always have a plan B and C, because once again, I will tell you one thing is never only depend upon the PNP or any community program, because it can change anytime. So it's always good to stick with some federal program, which is like express entry, category based express entry draw, CEC, something like that, so that at least if one work, that's good. Otherwise, you can have a plan B. Same thing what Jagan has did, 501 skilled trade. He's also in the PNP. Think what? He's one of the lucky guy who already got an invitation from PNP, but if in case if we get an invitation from the skilled trade or CEC, he's also good to go with that and he can withdraw the application of the PNP. So once again, always have plan B.
Awesome. Let's go back to the questions. We have Parth who has asked, hello, can cook occupation be eligible for ONP skilled trade? And when can we expect draw for ONP skilled trade and skilled trade CEC draw? Is 450 score good enough for skilled trade?
What's the name?
Draw. Parth.
Hi Parth. So let me clear one thing. In skilled trade worker stream, cook is not a qualified knock code. The skilled trade consists of 72, 73, 82, 83, 92, 93. So this is basically the first 2 digit of one knock code, where you can see that whether it is qualified or not. But again, just Google about the skilled trade knock codes which are eligible under the skilled trade worker stream. You will see it. But Parth, for your knowledge, cook is not coming under that. However, cook is into the category based express entry draw in the skilled trade category. That means in trade occupation, recently this year, cook is added to that. But it doesn't mean that in the skilled trade worker stream, where usually people get 600 points from the Ontario, then they go and get the PR. That particular stream do not have a cook in that. So it's a rumors, or it's like maybe a misunderstanding. Only category based express entry draw to have a cook. So please be careful with which process you are going through. All the best.
What about this knock code of 72205? It's I'm not sure which one is it. Do you know which is?
72205 mostly it will be under the skilled trade worker stream. But once again, like I said, I'm very poor with the names and numbers. Better to go and check on the skilled trade.
It's telecommunication equipment.
It is there.
Okay.
Yes, it is there.
So Badr, who has a question, is my CRS is 465, and do you think it's more than enough cutoff score for ONP skilled trade for this knock code of 72205?
Okay. So Badr, let me explain your question. Let me explain the answer to you so that you can understand what is my take on it. Okay. If we are looking into last year, usually the skilled trade worker stream, that particular draw happened between 400 to 435. So that means if anyone's score is less than 400 or anyone's score is more than 435, they both must not have received any invitation. Okay. So that's one of the side effect of the skilled trade worker stream last year, that they have kept a bracket very low, and the normal express entry draw was going around like 507. That was the lowest score. In between those individuals were there, they have never received an invitation. So if you're asking me that, okay, whether the 467 is a good score, if I'm looking into last year draws, you are on too high score. But if I'm looking into this year, what if the ONP will do a draw with between 460 to 470? But once again, like I said, the only thing you can do is you can try to boost your CRS point as much as you can, because even if the skill trade is not coming, you can try to go into the CEC. But if you are only looking for the skill trade worker stream, there's a little bit of a bad news, and that is no one can tell you what would be the bracket where the draw will be happening. So yes, we have to wait and we have to watch for this year what would be the bracket for the skill trade worker stream. I hope you got an answer. Thank you.
Guys, also let us know if you're from Ontario or different provinces. You can always let us know where you're from, so that even when we say the explanation, we can also let you look from I think it also
location wise. Yes.
Location wise, because
that's a really good one. That if you are from any of the you're from Northern Ontario, the city, at least put that in, so that I can tell you exactly, depending upon that particular area or location, whether you have a better possibility of getting a PNP in upcoming draws or not.
Awesome.
Because once again, skill trade worker stream, there's a greater chance that also become now location based or region based. Ontario is looking crazy into that. People should come less into the Southern Ontario, where usually all the international students belongs to. So they're trying to distribute them or attract towards the Northern Ontario or Central Ontario. So that's something which is going on with our premier at this point.
Okay, going back to the questions. Akshay has a question. I came after my 12th MNDSW. I got a job offer in Manitoba. They will support me for the PNP. Should I go for there, or because I'm in GTA right now?
Okay, so Akshay, it all depends upon now whether you have an employer in GTA who's ready to support you or not. If you have an employer who's supporting you under the PSW knock code, and he's ready to support you with an international student or in-demand stream, yes, then it's a good idea to be here. Otherwise, definitely move to Manitoba, because in Manitoba, it's like a little bit rural area where you can go, you can get easy job. Positive thing is no expense or less expense, more ways to get a PR, especially in priority sectors. And third and most important thing is that the frequency of the draw or the probability of getting a PNP is very high in Manitoba than in Ontario. Because where Akshay belongs right now, he's in GTA. Because of that area, region, he's in disadvantage. But at the same time, if he can able to move to Peterborough area, or if he can go to some Thunder Bay area, he have a very good probability that he may get into the REDI, he can get into the international student job offer stream, or you can go into in-demand stream. So there are more options available for you, but it all depends upon the region. So if you are in Toronto, consider to move out of that particular region, find an employer anywhere across Canada who is ready to support you with any other PNP stream or any other streams. All the best, Akshay.
All right, Vishnu, I have a question. A lot of students are there are people who just got into the work permit period right now, and they have a question about they are having plans to go with the PNP option. So, as how you have said, location is one of a major factor that helps with the PR applications. Can you tell me what are the other kind of factors that is involved, everyone needs to look into or consider when they look for a PNP option?
Good question. 3 things you have to consider if you're looking for a PNP. As a primary option to get a PR. Okay, so for example, if you came after master's, PhD or degree, you have a good experience, you can consider for express entry. But if you came after 12th or your age is like more than 30 or 40, definitely the PNP would be a primary option. In that scenario, look into 3 things. 1, the priority sector job or the knock code you are working. It's very important to understand that if you're just working as a restaurant cook or a manager or supervisor, the probability of getting a PNP is very, very low. Second thing is, like just now we mentioned, like the rest we discussed, location. Try to be away from GTA. In short, you away from GTA, that will increase the chances of getting a PNP multiple times higher than if you are just being in Toronto and you're working in a food industry, service industry, or a tourism industry. And third and most important thing is that what kind of employer you're working with. So for example, if you are working with a small business employer, which is like a restaurant business or a retail business, sales business, or a tourism business. It's not only in Ontario I'm talking about. My observation is good, like I will say that all over Canada, if you're working in these 4 particular sector, the probability of getting PR is way more less than anything else at this point, because food industry, service industry, tourism industry, and the sales industry, it's not even getting into picked up by either for express entry, for AIP is very less, for RCIP also there is very less quota for that. PNP, we can know that there is not even any knock code, which is now they are calling. So these are the 3 factors I would say you need to consider if you really wanted to keep Ontario, any PNP as a primary option.
Yeah, if you're someone who's planning to go forward with OINP, guys, always look into these factors. I mean, it also varies with different profiles, employers, location, and everything. This is just major factors that we're looking for. But if you want like more like a personalized like options or explore your options for PNP, always reach out to a immigration consultant who can definitely look into your file and explain what your different options are.
But let me add one more thing.
Sure.
When we are looking into the PNP, the age, education, or the factors which usually is most priority thing in express entry are not even a necessary thing.
What about WES?
Again, not even needed.
Yeah, that's right. So this is the first time I heard someone who called up today and they said they got an invitation and they was like, so we were just updating the information. They said they haven't done the WES. So I was like surprised that we need WES.
Yes. So now let me just clarify on that. WES is not mandatory when you are applying for PNP, but there is a points for that. So while creating a profile, you being that yes, I do have masters, I do have degree, let's mention that highest qualification degree. If you select that, you get points for that.
Okay.
And if there is a point for that, then yes, you have to do the WES. But for example, now today I did one of the consultation just before the live, where the person did degree, but he was very conscious that okay, no, I didn't get my WES. So he selected the highest qualification as a 1 or 2 year diploma in Canada. So he didn't went to degree. So in that kind of scenario, even though you did degree, you can not claiming a point for that, so you're safe. But if you claim point for something, you have to attach the document proof with it. So please understand, WES is not mandatory, but if you claim point for that, you have to upload or you have to send a copy of WES to the OINP to get it processed to your application. Otherwise, your application will come as incomplete.
Awesome.
Like the video if you like it.
All right. Guys, also let us know if you are feeling if you are facing any issues with the live, like any audio, video. Let us know. We are always constantly looking into the chat. That's how you guys can communicate with us.
And if there's any voice issue or video issue, please comment so that we can able to correct that. And definitely, before you exit this video, leave your feedbacks, because your feedbacks are something which made that our first live was through phone. Now it is on camera, because again, we are getting a lot of feedback that the video clarity was not good. Now I hope your feedbacks are just making us to improve. So thank you for that.
All right. There are a couple of express-entry questions. We'll look at if we can have time.
Express-entry question will go later on. Otherwise, you can use the super chat, please.
All right. Let's go. Urvi Sutar has a question. For the OINP international student stream, does the employer need to meet any criteria like minimum turnover, or is it just requirements like years of operation, location, and number of employees?
No. The turnover is must. If your employer is outside GTA, then the employer need $500,000 revenue. If it is a employer within GTA, then 1 million over revenue is required in last year. So this is a mandatory requirement for an employer to get qualified to sponsor you under the PNP.
Okay. All right. That's good. So we go to the next question. Government has said that they're going to stop temporary foreign workers. What do you mean? What does that mean? Is a question by Richa.
Hi Richa. I didn't think now the Paulier Pierre is a government at this point. He's in opposition. So one thing, you may see a lot of rumors coming up, but you just need to think logically that government is not saying that, opposition party is saying the same thing what happened back home. If something is happening with the government, the opposition will come and they start to oppose. If it is good, they start to oppose in bad way. If it is bad, they will start to oppose in a good way. So once again, it's a political fight which is going on. If you have listened the Paulier Pierre, the full interview, you can see that he's just trying to come in a limelight at this point. Because if he touch immigration, because you might have no reach at this point, what happened with Paulier in last elections, like 2-3 elections, what he went through. If you don't know, Google it. ask ChatGPT, they will explain you in a very good way, in a very funny way. When I heard last day on Grok, Grok, right? It's Tesla's one of the AI. Yeah, X something. So I heard that. So it explained to me in a very funny way what happened with the Polyer. And right now, Polyer wanted to come in a limelight, and he knows very well that if he touch the immigration, then only he become a sensation. And once again, this is again political stunt. Government is not said anything, and if you listen our respected Prime Minister's video, it's very clearly explained that how important is the temporary worker. They are trying to control it so that those individuals who are in Canada can get more job, but there is no plan to stop the temporary worker. So again, rumors, political stunt, nothing about which is gonna influence you, Richa.
Okay. All right. We have a super chat question there from Sagar, who has said, "Hi, Sagar. All right. His question is, hi, I have my profile in Express Entry in STEM with score of 493. I have also applied under OINP in GTA. My score is 86 right now under NOC 22301. What should he do? Should I wait or should I just look for my next options?"
So hi Sagar, good that you have two profiles, but really sad that in both the profile there is some limitations. Like first thing is, if you're looking into STEM category, you're sitting around 490 around point. It's not a great score, because if you look into last year, the one STEM category draw which happened, that was happened on 491 when the draw was happening around 520, 530. This year the draw is very high, so even the STEM category draw will be coming, that will be going way more higher. So if you are around 500, then I would say it's good to wait in Express Entry. Okay, if you are not in, the only exception to that is agriculture stream. Agriculture stream, I am very much positive that the draw may come around 450 or even 400, because less application, higher number of invitations, and lower the score. Second thing, yes, it's good that you're in international student job offer stream, your score is really wonderful, but again, one of the drawback what I'm seeing is you are in GTA. So what my recommendation to you would be, in Express Entry, try to improve your English proficiency exam, or try to do something as per your profile, because I don't know your profile unfortunately. Try to do something which can boost your CRS point more than 500 at least. First thing. Second thing is, where you're working now, you're in GTA, your employer is supportive, good. Keep on trying for getting any other employer across Ontario who can able to support you for international student, so that you can take your experience points, everything from here. You're just changing your employer, get a new job ID. You will be still sitting around 86 point, but if you go to Northern Ontario with 86 point, by this point you must have received your invitation. So changing the location and improving your CRS point would be my recommendation. All the best.
Awesome. All right, we have a question from Adorabi, who has asked, "Hi, I'm working as an early childhood assistant. I have applied for the OINP on 17th of July 2025. My score is of 38. Please tell me what is my fate." I think it's supposed to be fate or faith.
Faith.
Faith?
Faith.
What's my fate?
Okay, so what she applied for?
Early childhood assistant in under OINP.
Okay, which stream?
Not mentioned stream.
So what's the name?
Adorabi.
Adorabi, I really want to know that which stream you have applied, because if you're on 38 point, I think it might be in demand stream, but please let me know which stream you're going through. I will answer that, because in in-demand stream, there is no early childhood care educator kind of a score is there. And so please just put your stream which you are applying through, so that I can help you in a much more better way.
All right.
I will answer. I will come back.
Okay. Sagar's follow-up, he said his in December his score is going to be 507 after 2 years of experience.
But again, bhai, you need to improve your CRS point, because if you can come on 507, that is maybe because your IELTS, you are not maximum to CLB 9. I'm not telling you to do French. I'm just telling you to do your CELPIP or PT, way more easier exam than IELTS. Do that, get a maximum CLB 9 or CLB 10. You will be happy to get your invitation sooner. All the best.
Oh, Adorabi has said that she's applied in OINP job offer stream.
Okay, Adobe in job.
Again, which I don't know, job offer stream, but it just says job offer stream.
So Adobe in job offer stream, now there is 3 streams: in-demand stream, international student job offer stream, and foreign worker job offer stream. Please, waiting for your next comment.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we have a question from Richa. Before we go to Richa's question, guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions without names and with just YouTube handles. Guys, may please mention your names. If you've already put in your question, just tag in your name right now so that it's easier for us to just look into name and address you as name.
Let's make it a little bit more simple. If you have put a question without a name, we are just ignoring that. Copy that comment, put your name, again put your question so that we will definitely get you answer that.
Done.
Okay. And now we are only remaining with next 45 minutes. So please try to format your question in a good way so that you can get a detailed answer.
Awesome. All right. Let's go. We have a question from Richa. She has asked, if I pass 2 years of graduation, can I still apply for OINP if I work as an admin assistant?
Yes, Richa, you are definitely eligible under the International Student Job Offer Stream or a Foreign Worker Job Offer Stream if you have a 2 years of experience and median wage. You're good to go.
Does OINP, any of the streams, have any language requirements or any minimum language requirements?
Very high.
Okay.
CLB4.
Oh.
So ONP, PNP or AIP if you're looking into, the language requirement is very, very low. CLB4, CLB5. You came to Canada by doing the academic with CLB6 and 7. You don't even have to be worried, guys. You're good. Get the maximum you can, because now the point is, there's one thing about the eligibility, and like I always say, eligibility and probability. Eligibility you can get even with CLB4. Okay? But if you get CLB9, you get extra points. Now, a person who have a same profile have a CLB4 sitting around, for example, 82 points. But if you have a CLB9, you sit on an 86 point. What if the draw comes on 85? The individual who have worked hard on IELTS will get an invitation first. So always try your best. Don't leave anything for that, okay, no, I may get an invitation. Try to do everything what you can do to make sure that, okay, you did your part. Now rest is the PNP, which will be taking care of you.
Done. We have a super chat which is card right now from Herschel Patel, who's asked, I'm working as a food service supervisor with no call 62220, supervisor with no call 62020, and I'm currently
On call.
On call.
On call.
Makes sense. Okay.
I'm there with you.
And I currently have 55 points in FSW stream. Any chance of getting selected in Ready program?
Yes, that's a very good one. Now, like I explained in the previous, like in the starting of the live, that if you are in a location.
He also mentioned he's in Sarnia.
Yes, Sarnia. Yes, that's a good thing. So, location, employer, your like, which is the sector you're working. These are things put you in a negative situation because now you're already in a food sector. You are in like a location wise, you're in a good. But once again, when I'm seeing REDI, that just increase your probability by multiple fold. Now, let me explain you why I'm saying that. Now there is a PNP, which is same for everyone. Okay, so if you're like any knock code, you're qualified, you can qualify into it. But among those individuals who have a priority jobs will get a priority. Okay. Second, the location. That if someone have living in a northern Ontario, central Ontario, they get more advantage. But also more than that, now someone is in REDI communities. That means those communities which is participating under one of the program under the PNP. Now you will be getting priority because over the Ontario number of application what they are taking, REDI has its own priorities. So for REDI applicants, they may not even need to wait for that cutoff. Anytime any kind of cutoffs comes, usually I have seen that even the cutoff is very high than their score, still they receive the invitation. So Patel bhai, you don't need to worry. It's really good. If you are in REDI, it's really good. But please keep a plan B, because plan B is something very, very important because you're working in the food industries. 55 point in foreign worker is a really good score. Last year, all the draws happened between 50 to 53 points, 54 points. You are sitting on 55 points, very good. And REDI is a very good option that, like very good probability gives you to get a PR this year or maybe next year for sure. But plan B, express entry if possible, look into your CRS point. All the best.
All right. Harshal has said his CRS is 501 and that's it. Yeah. Okay, we have, we'll go to the next question from Elena. She has asked, hello, with knockout 65202 meat cutters, is it better to go through OINP or express entry, or can I also apply for both OINP and express entry as well together?
Very good question, Elena. let me give you a little bit of bad news that 6.5 knock code, technically that do not qualify for express entry. To get into the express entry, you need to be an industrial butcher kind where it goes into tier 3. For express entry, it need to be tier 0, 1, 2, 3 only. She's working in tier 5. So unfortunately, you have to go through in-demand stream only. That is the only way to get you the PR. But again, because of your knock code, you have a very good probability of getting an invitation very soon. All the best.
I think one of our follow-up questions would be, is that can she apply for in-demand with one knock code and with express entry with another knock code?
Book a in-person appointment. I cannot say that answer on live.
Okay, bye.
I hope you can understand, Alina.
All right. Okay, let's go to people with names. Guys, people with names. I need names.
Guys, what is, like, you should be proud of your name. Please put your name and then put your question.
Okay, all right. Hannah has a question. What is EOI?
Okay, Hannah, EOI means expression of interest. Technically, whenever you submit, when you create your like Ontario PNP or any PNP profile, you immediately receive the EOI. EOI is just like, okay, Ontario is saying that yes, your profile is created. This is your expression of interest. Now you have to wait for the draw. Once the draw happens, then you get invitation. That invitation says that please upload your documents. And once you submit all the documents, the next stage is you get a PNP nomination. Once you get a PNP nomination, then you go with a PR application. I hope you got an answer.
Awesome. Okay, Kazim has a question. Hi, my name is Kazim. I started my job in Jan with a salary of $26 per hour. After 3 months of probation, my salary became $27 per hour. When I created my expression of interest in August, I put my salary as $27 per hour. Is that okay?
What's the name?
Kazim.
Hi, cousin. So yes, definitely, brother, it's possible. You can go with the $27 because again, the PNP, when you, especially you're looking into job offer stream, it's only asking for the current wage. So if someone is started with a job at $19 and now on $30, you just need to mention the $30 job, which is your current wage. If your wage increase, you need to go back and you need to update the EOI and just update entire file. But nowadays, because of this new employer portal, it's pain. Because now employer has to update, like they have to delete the old job ID which they have given. They have to create a new job ID with a new salary. So if you are the one who is going to get a raise again and again, your employer or your HR will not be happy with that.
Because I have a follow-up with this thing as well. And my next month, my salary is going to be $29 per hour. So should I change my salary in my EOI?
Okay.
Employer job offer cannot be edited.
Yeah, so you have to delete it. So basically not you, your HR or your employer has to delete your profile and then they have to create a new job ID for you. So that's like I said, it's a pain for the employer, not for you. But there are employers who may fed up with that and say that, no, I'm not going to do the PNP anymore. That scenario is usual, very, very common nowadays. But second thing, if your wage is again increasing 29, yes, you have to request your employer to create a new job ID and then you have to update your file again. The old profile has to be deleted. Pain, man, pain. I know, like each and every day I feel the pain. Nowadays, employer literally saying that I'm ready to pay you, you take care of it. I'm not ready to take care of this job offer stream. Because it's too much to go into that. The employer has to go each and every time they have to update. If they have an HR kind of thing, it's good. Or if someone who understands.
Dedicated for that.
But a person, man, who is busy, now for this, he values you. That's why he's supporting you. But it was good that old system. Old system, they just have to fill that one OINP form, they just need to sign. So even we can able to fill the form, they just need to sign. It was way more convenient for them, but now this new employer portal, it's pain. Yes, it's good that now those individuals who are not qualified, they will not be even able to create their portal, but it's pain for employer side now.
Okay, Sagar has a couple more questions. Okay, and also Qasim has a question, one more question. We'll just finish that Qasim part off. Okay, this is Qasim. I did a 1+1 course while creating expression of interest in international student stream. If I put my first course as main course, applied design, graduated in 2023, I'm not eligible for international student stream. But if I put my second course as my main project, project management, which I graduated in August 2024, I'm losing 6 points because for the non-technical course. What should I do? Thanks.
Kazim, again, one of a common thing which is happening with every international student at this point, that when they come from back home, they always go with a good program. That okay, I want to do intelligence, like AI intelligence, I want to do specifically to my field and everything.
Cybersecurity.
But now, as soon as the second program come, everyone become a little bit lazy. Let's do something which can just get me a 3 years of work permit.
Project management.
And he's a victim of that at this point. That yes, you have to, like you ought to, if you wanted to go through PNP, you ought to select the primary education as your project management, because then only that 2-year window is open for you where you are eligible to create the international student job offer stream. If you select with your primary for the first course, unfortunately you are not, maybe no longer eligible for that 2-year window period, and you are not able to eligible into that. But yes, project management is a very common kind of a course. You are not getting any points. So to all the international students who are recently coming to Canada, or if you are the one who is going to take a second program, always remember, it's good that you have a good employer, but also it is important that taking a course which has value, doing some basic course which is just for the, like a global business management, project management, not a good idea. But Kazam is a prime victim of that at this point, bhai, but nothing can be done. You have to lose a 6 point so that you can get qualified into the PNP. Sorry for that.
Okay, all right. So back into Adorabi. Her stream, which she applied, is a foreign worker job offer stream, and she applied in just 17th July 2025.
And what's the score?
She has a score of 38, and she's a early childhood assistant in Brampton.
Okay, Adobe, I believe you are not looking into the eligibility of this foreign worker job offer stream. You might have just looked into that, okay, this is a stream which is there because you are not qualified under the foreign worker, and I believe you don't have a 2 years of experience in the same knock code, and you don't have a median wage. That's why your score going so low to 38 points. Usually if you meet all the eligibility criteria in foreign worker job offer stream, your score supposed to be around more than 45. It depends upon the sector you work. If you work in food industry, you're looking somewhere around 45 to 50 points. If you're working in priority sectors, the score I usually see is around 50 to 55 points. So Adobe, please look into the eligibility. Talk to any immigration firm who can evaluate your profile and can tell you what are streams you're getting eligible, because foreign worker job offer stream 38, near to impossible to get an invitation. And most important, look into the eligibility of this particular stream to rectify that, yes, you are going to a right path. But 38 is a very low score, to be very honest.
Okay. Reba Ahmed is ACR. One of the questions she has asked is
How much time remaining?
We have half an hour.
Half an hour. So guys, last half an hour, please put the question by putting your name so that we can pick your question and we can answer it as soon as possible. And in meantime, if you're watching this video, if you're not subscribed by channel, go and subscribe. Press the bell icon, because we post a short reel every day. We put a long video is coming now, which is explaining about the whole Canadian immigration. The long video will be coming maybe by this weekend. So you can able to understand, or if someone asks you that, okay, how to come to Canada, just share that link. It would be very useful, where I put all the information about the Canadian immigration, and anyone who's new to Canadian immigration can able to understand where they stand by watching that video. So please put your feedbacks, but do subscribe and do press the bell icon so that you will be the first person who will be getting a notification when we post any information on social media.
All right. So going back to the question, I'm at 82 points for OINP International Student Stream as an assistant manager retail in Hamilton. Employer will support me. What are the chances of me to get an ITA?
Retail. Once again, due to the sector, you have to wait. What's the name?
It's going to be Reba.
Hi, Reba. So yes, your profile is good because you have a good score. Your employer is supportive, but because of the sector you're working, that is a retail sector, the probabilities of getting an invitation is little bit less. But again, do not lose hope. Keep on working with them. Look for any other options which can also be your plan B to get a PR. All the best.
All right. Okay. I wish we're going to go a little faster now. We have a lot of questions to cover up. Okay. Going into 34 is construction manager with CRS 491. Any probability?
Construction manager. Construction manager 490, very good. very good profile. However, if you're looking into category-based express entry draw, the trade category was literally scammed by the one knockout, and that is Cook. Because Cook is there, I'm not looking into even that if draw happens, the draw will be more than 500 if it is only for 2,000 or 3,000. If it is like 4,000, 5,000 invitations, then only the score will come to 490 range. So please, you should try to improve your CRS point more than 500 to get into that higher probability factor that you will get an invitation. But 490 is not a good score if you're only focusing on the trade, like category based express entry draw, trade category.
Okay, Sagar Patel has a question. I have a profile in express entry in STEM with score of 493. I also applied for international student or a job of a stream in OINP, but in GTA, my score is 86 right now under NOC 22301.
It's already done, I believe.
What is done? This question is already done?
Question done. Sagar Patel. Patel bhai.
Alright, okay. So, okay then. Jaskirat has a question. If I don't perform the mentioned duties, but my employer is giving me the required duties, will it create any issues?
Jaskirat.
Jaskirat.
Again, one of the question I cannot
cannot
able to
answer.
reply online. Again, this is between you and your employer, so anything is fine. But once again, I cannot guide you in any ways in life. If you want, you can contact our office. We can have a healthy discussion with your employer and you to guide you how to process the application. But once again, try not to do this. As per the regulation, if you are putting anything which you are not performing, it's come under the misrepresentation.
Okay, Adil has a question. Hey team, this is Adil on the side. My question is, I do have 1 year of experience in NOC as a user technician support in Windsor, Ontario. Which pathway do you think is best for OINP?
Hi Adil. Again, I need to look into your entire profile. So entire profile includes education, age, work experience, your employer, and those kind of things. Then only we can able to comment which is the best pathway. But in short, if you are looking into user support technician, if you don't have an employer support, then technically you're only looking into express entry. But in express entry, which stream, that depends upon your profile. So better contact any immigration firm or lawyers, just go through them and understand how your profile stand and what all options you have. All the best, brother.
Okay, Atul Eldo Shaji has a question. I created profile under NOC code 94107, which comes under demand skill trade, and I have 34 points. My work permit expires in September 2026, and I'm staying in southern side of Ontario. Should I stay or should I move?
34 points is really good. So what's the name? Aldo.
Atul.
Atul. Hi Atul. So yes, 34 points is a really good score. If it was last year, you would have already received your PNP nomination by this point, because this year even the draw happened, but it happened for northern and central Ontario. You just missed it. But don't move, stick on there. But if possible, look into plan B, because once again, the Ontario is changing their regulation day by day. What if they don't do any draw for southern Ontario? But I believe one draw, like right now, what happened? Right now we see that international student foreign worker job offer stream happened for a general categories also. So in the same way, in demand, usually all the categories are included. You're just waiting for a general draw or southern specific region based draw. But if you're in 34 points, it's really good. Try to look into how you can go into 35 points. 35 points is a very decent score in demand. All the best.
Awesome. Sachi has a question. In the ONP pool with 58 marks score, I can max increase my points to 62 by increasing my language score. Can we expect lower or higher cutoff scores?
Sachi. Hi Sachi. I need to know which stream you're talking about. Once again, Ontario had totally 9 different PNP streams, in which 8 PNP streams are active. So anyone who wanted to ask about that, whether it's a good stream, good profile, kindly put the stream name so that I can comment, because that depends upon everything. Like your stream depends, like make sure that whether the score is good or bad. So Sashi, put that which stream you're talking about.
Also, Adil has also said that he's under NOC 22221.
Yeah, 22221.
An employer is supportive, and he will also support in all the ways. Which option is best?
International student job offer stream, Adil, definitely you should look into that. But if you're looking into express entry, it depends upon now your background, that how much is your CRS point. All the best.
And Sachi has said he's applied under international student.
Okay, International student job offer stream, and what's her knock code?
Sachi. No, code is not there.
Okay, Sachi.
There's so much
So again, like I said,
information missing.
when you're asking for information, kindly put the knock code, region, which stream you're working, and what is your score, so that I can able to answer your question in a better way. Sashi,
Do it.
do it.
Okay. Jobin Joseph, I got an OINP invitation and I can expect. Oh, that's a good question. I got an OINP invitation on September 3rd. When can I get the PR card in hand? Then I have to go for a long vacation. What do you say, as I heard that there is OINP processing is very fast now? Please reply.
Who said this, that ONP processing is faster? I need to know. But Javed, I really like your positivity, man. Like long vacation. Let us
He's
know.
pretty optimistic. He just wants to get done with his OINP as soon as possible.
But again, let me explain it. To be very honest, there are rumors going on that now the PNP is processing faster. But now you're heading towards a process which is like two-stage process. One, you got an invitation, so you now need to do a PNP submission. The PNP application is taking usually 5 to 9 months. You can say it faster because till last year it was taking more than 1 year. So yes, 5 to 9 months is faster, but still, if you submit it now, for example, in the month of September 2025, you submit your application, you are anticipating to get an approval decision somewhere by April or May of 2026. And after that, the application, you take around 1 month to complete your PR application, then you submit your application. Guess what? Just 22 months to get a PR application process. So yes, it's a long process. OINP might be fast, but then it goes to the federal where it is taking 22 months, where in real life, I'm noticing that approval is coming around 15 to 24 months. So that is a time period where the federal government is taking to process the application under the PR. So if you got an invitation, congratulations. You are looking to touch your PR card somewhere in 2027. And the long vacation, that would be somewhere in end of 2027 to 2028. All the best. Hopefully before that, you may get into some other option. It would be way more faster for express entry. Next year, you will be PR. All the best.
Awesome. All right. Back into Sachi. International student. His knock code is 73201, which is a building maintenance. And he's in Mississauga.
And what's the score?
No score yet.
No score.
Oh, yeah. Score. Sachi had put his score around 30.
No, 30. 60 something, she said, I believe.
Sachi. 62.
Yeah, 62. So, hi, Sachi.
No,
And
at,
she's
at 58 right now.
Okay.
Will be 62 if she has better English test.
And do she have she's in which location?
Mississauga.
Mississauga. Sachi, good profile. It might be just you are sitting on that score because you don't have a 6 months of experience. So once you complete your 6 months of experience, that will also add the points. Plus your IELTS. Plus try to get this year total revenue more than 40,000. That will also add the points. And fourth important tip which I would like to give you is try to increase your wage. If your wage increase to 20, 25, 30, that level, then it will also add up more points. But around 60 point is not that great score in general category, especially if you are in Toronto. You should be looking into somewhere around 80 or at least more than 72 points, which is decent score as of today. So Sachi, plan your PR in better way. All the best.
Okay. Jobin Joseph is done. Sachi is done. Jaskirat is the. If I don't. Okay, it's already done. It's already done. ACR is done. All right. Next question is Nazneen. Hi, Nazneen. My CRS is around 478. My knock code is 41201. I'm in an education sector in a very private college. Do you think there are any chances in PNP? My PGWP is expiring December 2026. I reside in Toronto and I have zero idea about French.
Her employer, what's her score?
478 in CRSS, I think in express
Sachi,
entry.
you should try to improve your IELTS score. 470 plus is a really good score. If you're particularly targeting towards the education sector, it's really good under the category-based express entry draw. But please, in between, like I said, if you did consultation with me or if you know anyone did a consultation with me, I never go with those options of changing the province, paying the employer, paying the immigration firm to get a PR or learning French. Those are not my recommendation. But my recommendation to you would be that try to get more than 480 points before June 2026 next year. you should be getting your invitation. Only condition is that education sector has to be there for next year also. If that is there, definitely you can anticipate your invitation. One, through the education sector, category based express entry draw. Second, human capital priority stream. Very underrated kind of stream for the PR, but definitely this year I'm noticing a lot of changes are coming towards the education sector, particularly under the human capital priority stream. So if you do have a degree from back home, or if you do have fulfill all the eligibility and you are in express entry stream, all the best. Before June 2026, I'm positive that you should be getting your invitation. All the best.
Avijit has a similar question to the human capital stream. He said, can you kindly advise if human capital priority application submitted in 2024 will get any nominations soon or will eventually be returned?
Okay, so human capital priority stream, once you submit it, only if there is a documentation error, Abhijit, then you are looking to get it incomplete or written. If the application is complete, you don't need to worry, you just need to wait for the decision. Once again, the application is taking around 1 year. We have one of the applicant who's waiting for the PNP since last March 2024. Very sad to say, but yeah, that is something the reality is. It's taking more time, but almost, I believe if you have a work permit, don't worry, just stick on with the plan. You should be getting an invitation very soon. All the best, Abhijit.
Okay, all right. Harshal Patel. One of the things that I need to ask is that the draw already happened and the quota is already fulfilled, but yet the local government is running ads about it in the newspaper and also in different radio. Does it mean any probabilities of any draw? And mostly the ads are focused on employers that they should encourage their employees for immigration.
Again, Patel bhai, from where you are getting this news? That's the most important thing. Because like I said, a lot of things which I believe it might be some ABC person or might be just putting something there. But again, I don't have a knowledge about this, so I'm not commenting on this. Sorry for that.
All right, we good. George Thomas has a question. Hey Vishnu, does OINP skill trade draw start only after federal trade draw?
Okay, hi George. No one knows. So you're asking me, like I said, even our respected Prime Minister may not know the answer at this point. One day the CIC may come and say that, yeah, let's do the draw, and they are doing the draw. Like that, it's something happening at this point. So again, it's all rumors where people say that now there's a draw coming for the trade stream right away, there will be this and that. Once again, immigration is very unpredictable. It never follow a proper channel or proper plan. So if you are sitting on good score, you are eligible, you just need to wait for the draw. It can come soon, it can come later. It will happen, but when it will happen, no one knows. So I don't want it to put more content for the rumors. So please, just wait. If draw comes, you will get an invitation for sure. All the best.
I mean, if you could guess when the draws are coming in.
Man!
Bro, rich. Okay, I'm done. Okay, too much excitement. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Then we should start that $5.
Guys, I'm gonna read faces today. You are not getting PR today. You are getting me. Okay, let's go. Next question we have is from Subhash Jakoda. Hey Ken family, if someone is not working and graduated 2 years ago, any chance of OINP currently at 516 score expiring next year, work permit is expiring next year, me?
Okay. So, what's the name?
Subhash.
Hi, Subhash. PNP job offer stream don't need you to work currently when you're submitting your application, when you're getting the invitation. Even the foreign worker job offer stream, international student job offer stream can be done by those individuals who are not even in Canada. The only condition is that you need to enter all the information, you need to be eligible, and you need to have an employer who can support while giving you job offer. So I do have a client who recently, his work permit expired. He went back home to Sri Lanka, and now he's waiting for the draw in demand stream. The only negative about this is, if you have a status in Canada, you get extra point. If you're not in Canada, then you're losing the point. But now with this employer, what happened is that employer has a multiple location. So the employer put that job offer under the Sarnia location. So that what happened with that is, the last foreign worker job offer stream, when the draw came, the individual has already received the invitation, even though that particular applicant was not currently working, not even in Canada. Again, we had few applications which we received this time. That is for the nurses from UAE who have qualified employer who is ready to support in Ontario, in Peterborough area. So they are not even in Canada, they never worked in Canada, they never came to Canada, but because the employer is ready to support for the LMI, we just recommended them to support for the PNP also. Because the employer is ready to support for the PNP, already the LMI application undergoing, but their PNP nomination is there. So most probably in next 7 to 8 months, once they get the PNP nomination, they will be getting a closed work permit also through the PNP, and their PR application would be way more faster. So it's like more information, but there are a lot of things which is simple, like you don't have to work with the employer, you don't need to have a show money, but people don't go with that kind of information. Everyone wanted to just spread the information which is negative. So sorry for that, but if you have a good employer, you're good. Even though you're not working with that employer at this point, still you can able to eligible. But with 506, try to improve your CRS, or try to go back or try to work online for an Indian employer so that you can improve your CRS point. That would be my recommendation. 516. Man, he just missed the draw. 518 and then no draw. But again, 516 is a really good score, man. So just wait. If you wanted to still improve your score, try to work online for an Indian employer by the CRS FSW. That is something which I would recommend you more than sticking with an employer who's paying you minimum wage. So all the best.
All right, we have Avijit who said, thank you, Vishnu.
Always welcome.
Nazneen said, thank you, Vishnu. Noted. I will do it. I will really appreciate it.
Thank you.
See the smile? See, you can always thank us because it's free.
It's free. It just brings happiness to us.
Yeah, it just brings, you see that smile? So the glow, it's
He's
not
working,
delight.
he's working from morning at 5 o'clock.
Oof. Oof.
When I came here, he was sleepy. But now he's happy. All credit goes to my Can family.
Let's go. Yeah, that's it. See, there's nothing me. It's all the family case. It's the team. All right. My question, please. Can you put in your name? I'll ask you a question. Definitely. I don't know
Please,
the
guys. Why are you ashamed of not putting your name? Please put your name. Put your question. He might have put it now.
He must be getting the message now. Okay, let's go one by one. We have Adil who has asked, Express entry will not be good option. PNP score is around 67 to 73. Not sure. Diploma certification in Canada, network technician. Back home, diploma computer engineering.
Adil, I need to see the profile, man. Better you can reach our office so that I can take your entire profile and I can guide you. Otherwise, go with any immigration firm who can look into your profile and tell you exactly what all options. So if anyone know me very well, whenever the consultation happens, I usually give multiple options. So I minimum 5, maximum 10 options. I definitely give with every profile based upon their profile that, okay, what option they have, what they have to do, what they have to be careful about, and how they can able to get a PR, positive, negatives, everything. So that's how my consultation goes. So better that go with anyone who can evaluate your profile, Adil, so that you can get a appropriate answer rather than just guessing on your profile. Sorry for that, bro.
Okay, Subhasha says, thank you, Vishnu. Really appreciated your advice. We will be booking an in-person consultation with Can.
See you soon.
See ya. All
I'm a
right.
little bit introvert, but yeah, in-person appointment now, they started to book a lot of appointments now. But see you soon.
Okay, we have Amal who says, hi Vishnu, I got an invitation last week. Is it better to add my common law partner now or after getting my nomination?
So congratulations, Amal. Again, it's totally up to you when you wanted to include. You can just disclose the marital status as a common law. That's all you have to do. Because PNP, it doesn't matter about your family size. You just need to mention that you are in common law. That just take care of it, because nomination is only gonna come to you. Even though you wanted to include your partner or not, doesn't matter. Once you get a nomination which is on your name, when you put a PR application there, you have to put all other documents. So once again, say that you are common law so that at least all the application will be going together, and for PR it would be really easy. So all the best, Amal. Happy for you, bro.
If there's someone who already kept it as single, can they update it to like a common law or family application?
Yeah, it's always possible. But now the point is, how come a person is single and suddenly the next day the person become common law? So there is always documentation which has to be proven. Same thing. Some people are there, they say that they are single, and after 6 months they said, no, oh sorry, I forgot to mention about my marriage. Man, how can you forget about your marriage date? So be careful what information you're giving to the CIC or OINP. It is legal documents. So please don't misrepresent yourself.
I mean, he kind of scared Adil. He's like, no. I will not go with other consultants. We will see you later next week or the week on 15th of September.
Again, book telephonic appointment. In person, we keep, like, let me be very honest with you guys. Our fees are really premium because again, it's only me who do the submission. My team is very small. It's like my family. So we all have that kind of limitation that, okay, we are only going with some of the application. We are giving a premium service to our signed up clients. Same thing with the in-person appointment, we only do a very limited number of appointments. Book a telephonic appointment, which is more cheaper because I'm a little bit introvert. So that's why I keep little bit.
And the information is the same. It's the same person. It's coming from the same
person.
mouth.
So please value the money because I also understand. Like my consultation fees are very high. Please go with a consultation with a telephonic because you're getting the same information. Yes, just you're not seeing me. You're not getting that positive vibes which you will see when you come in person. But information remain the same. Why you wanted to spend more money? But again, if you really wish, I would be more than happy to meet you. That's something make my day. Like when I meet people, I would talk to them. When I go to gym, a lot of people come and talk. Like that just make my day. So looking forward, man. Adil. But brother, if you just want to save your money, do a telephonic appointment. That's more than enough. All the best.
He also said you're very honest about everything, no matter of money. Very good.
And all credit goes to my parents.
All right, we have a super chat question from Taslima. She was asked, for express entry, must it be full-time or are 1,560 hours in casual role valid? My husband met hours, but in 6 months parental leave out of 12 months. Are we eligible or should we work for the rest of the 6 months?
So I believe this is Tasnima, right? Hi Tasnima. First of all, congratulations. Did you say congratulations? Parental leave.
Oh.
That means they had a baby. Congratulations, Tasnima. Happy for you. God bless you with all the happiness. So yeah, I believe this is about the express entry. The parental leave, maternity leave, sick leave, those days are not counted towards the experience. So if that is the case, then you have to decrease that 6 months of experience because only when you get paid on a pay stub and you have a payroll, those are the only experience which is counted towards the express entry. Same thing with the PNP also. But once you submit your PNP application or once your PR application submitted after the PNP nomination, even if you go on a 1 year or 2 year on mat leave, totally fine. No one care about it. So just you need to maintain that employment status as active. That's the only condition there. I had one client who went on the health reasons vacation for 2 years. So application was submitted and then EI. And that was a little bit serious, but it was genuine reason. But what's my purpose of telling that is, even once you submit your PR application, it's as per the IRPA, you have to maintain, you have to continue work until the decision comes. But if due to unfortunate situation, something happened and you cannot able to work, don't force yourself. Just don't terminate, like don't cancel, like don't put a resignation, go on leave. That is totally fine with the immigration. All the best.
Okay.
Loopholes.
All right, the comments are getting interesting. All right.
Please, guys, like I don't like to be formal. I really like that if you guys be really friendly, put your comment. We have to make it a little bit funny because formal, it's not my thing. You can see me. They said that to come on the suit, boot. I don't like it. I'm in honor mode, in the mood.
Okay. Subhash has this thing in telephonic appointments. How do we share screens? I want to share my JD links.
Job duties.
Job duties, alignments, all the
Subhash.
Documents and everything.
So Subhash, go to a website. On our website, we are one of the only immigration firm which has published all the fees, all the services, all the quotations open for site. If you go to our services, you can able to see a document review. That is the one which you have to take. The document reviews where we can send all the documents which you wanted to get it reviewed. 24 to 48 hours once the appointment is booked, then when I call you, literally I will have all the documents and I have an answer for that. So again, for more information, you can go to our website. Very clearly, everything is explained there. And if you still have a doubt, contact our office. They will explain you over that. All the best.
Okay, going back into the questions. We have Nihar who has asked, is it going back to human capital tech draw score of 483?
Nihar, interesting question. let me now go back to a little bit last year draws. Last year, human capital draw happened 3 to 4 times, which is between 460 to 480 points. Okay. So last year, if someone asked me after 1 or 2 draws, what should be the score, I would say definitely it has to be around 470, 480. That was my take on it. This year, unfortunately, there is no draw happen and no one can tell what would be the draw for. So 480, yes, it's good score as per the last year, but for this year, no one can tell you. So better you try to increase your CRS point as much as you can so that your probability of getting a PR through CEC or some other stream will also be there. Plus there will be human capital party stream also. All the best, Nihar.
He also has a follow-up question. Does IRCC accept remote foreign work experience wherein work remotely for Indian employer to claim 50 points?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of them get any acceptance?
So hi, Nihar, we have approvals right now. So we have approval where the person was working, staying in Canada, working for a foreign worker. So one of the application which we recently did is a student who's studying master's program in Windsor, working for her employer, like the previous employer which she used to work from back home. She's continually working here. So again, that experience will be counted towards her foreign work experience, and definitely that got her extra points, and she's already a PR. So it is possible, man. All good. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Taslim has a follow-up question. Will casual roles be good for express entry?
Okay, Tasneem, you can be casual, you can be part-time, you can be contract, you can be full-time, you can be anything. Even if you work for 5 hours, that is still counted towards the express entry 1560 hours. So it doesn't matter. Just try to work for 30 hours per week to consider it as a full-time as per the immigration. That's my recommendation. But even if you're not getting 30 hours, but it's a good job, if you're planning for express entry, stick on with it. Don't leave the job because you're not getting too many hours. While working, start looking for another job too, so that if you get a better job, then you can switch. But don't come into that scenario where at least here you're getting 15-20 hours. You leave this job and now you don't even have any other job which is falling under the express entry. So yes, casual job is good. You don't need to worry.
Okay, we have guys need names.
Again.
Okay.
Brothers and sisters, please put your name. We really like to call out for your name.
Okay.
We should ask them now Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have this question. Why do we, like in our consultations, why do we need like a valid document?
Yeah. So again, it's a legal thing.
Yeah.
It's a legal thing. Like again, our policy is that you have to show us that, okay, your status is genuine in Canada. Because when we started our consultation like 6-7 years back, people used to just come and fake all the information. At least when you send your status document, we know that, okay, this is the name, this is the status. At least we get an idea through it, because there are people who literally just wanted to just fake all the information and wanted to get a genuine advice. So again, it's our policy that we take a soft copy of your status if you're booking our appointment. It's legal everywhere that if you're taking a legal advice, you have to sign the consent and everything, which we always do.
All right, for Vishnu, for the people who got the invitation right now, what do you think are their next steps? Now they're like, I think we're almost the last 5 minutes, so you can wrap up explaining them.
Okay.
Now that if they got the invitation, they got an email today from the IRCC that they got the expression of interest. What is the next step right now?
Let me just break down each and every step. So to everyone, take a pen and paper so that I can explain you what's going to happen next. Okay. So you got an invitation. Okay. Now, the day you got an invitation, now there are 2 steps you have to do. One is for the employer side, where he has or she has 14 days to complete the employer portal information. In employer portal information, basically all the information must be already filled, because while they're creating a job ID, they must have entered everything. The only information they might have to put is current wage, how many hours working, number of weeks, status, what is the actual duties you're performing, and why you are important for their business. Okay. Other than this, they have to upload one document, which is a job offer letter. So now, this job offer letter in a previous system, it's something need to be uploaded by the client. Now, the CIC wanted the job offer to be uploaded by the employer. Once again, they just wanted to see that like ONP just wanted to see that employer is genuine and they are supporting with each and everything. Because one of the things which is used to be happen before is people used to edit the job offer letter. So now Employer is uploading the document, so they will only upload the document which is legally right. Okay. Now the next, it's not a mandatory document, experience letter, which can be uploaded by the employer, but if not, that is totally fine. The only information they have to put it about your current job, current wage, your duties, and the importance of you in the business, plus they have to upload the job offer. Once they do that, they can submit it. So their part is done. Now next part is your portal, that is your client portal. In the client portal, when you log in, when you click on the one of the blue links, so if you log into your ONP portal, there you see two links. One will be saying EOI, job offer stream, and then number. And now one will be saying on top of it, just like EOI or IOSO, International Student Job Offer Stream, and there is a number. Click on that. When you click on that, again, it will ask you for the Pandora of the questions, like what is your passport number, what is your education, what is where the experience, your travel history, your family information, your passport, everything, the status, everything it will ask. So you need to fill up all the information. Once you fill up all the information at the last page, then again you need to start uploading the documents. The documents are usually your passport, photo, experience letter, job offer letter, then family passport photos if they are accompanying you, the intention that you wanted to live in Canada, what's the reason for that, in Ontario basically, why you wanted to live in Ontario. You need to prove that intention in the writing and give us supporting documents. Again, very simple. I always say to my my CAN clients when they do a consultation that it's nothing like you have to take my assistance or anyone assistance for the application. OINP and Express Entry both are very simple applications. Look into it. If you face any difficulty, you can contact us. We can guide you how to do it, but it's very straightforward. Once you complete that, you submit the application. So employer done, your portal done, you submit it. Once you submit it, your application will go under the assessment. It goes an initial assessment, assessment in queue, assessment, then it started to have a background eligibility and everything, and then around 5 to 9 months, you can expect to have a positive decision. Okay. The positive decision will comes with 3 letters. One is employer support letter, one is a work permit support letter, and third one is a nomination letter. The nomination letter is something which you are going to use to get the PR application done. So then you have to go to the PR portal, not Express Entry. Now we are talking about the job offer stream only. So in job offer stream, you have to, you should not be using your GC key. You need to go to a PR portal. Just Google PR portal for PNP. Google will show you that. Then you have to click on PNP nomination. Then it will show you entire list of documents which you have to do. Again, very simple application. If you want to do by themselves, you can do it. If you have any question, you can always contact us. We will guide you through it. Once you do that, your PNP nomination will help you to submit your PR application. If your work permit about to expire or it's already expired, then you can able to use a work permit support letter to apply for a closed work permit. Once you submit a closed work permit, it takes around, nowadays it's taking around 3 to 4 months to get a closed work permit approved within Canada. So that can be approved separately. And the PR application will be running, which can taking almost like 15 to 22 months. So that will go. So once you get a closed work permit, you can continue with the same employer. Please note, with PNP, you're not getting open work permit, you're only getting closed work permit. Closed work permit done, you're waiting for the PR. The day your application is completed, you receive an email. We say that, congratulations, your permanent residency application is completed. Once you did that, then you receive portal 1, where you need to upload your address for the PR and the photo. Subsequently, next 10 days, mostly you receive P2, where you can see your confirmation of PR. And then comes the last and most important stage, treat to us. Okay, just let us know that you got a PR and we will be very happy for you. So all the best.
Someone might have just noted that down. It's like
last and most important step is very important. Okay, so let us know. Like, let us be also happy, man. Again, it's very small life. Like, we are very small. Like CAN family. That's why we call CAN family, because in every happiness, whatever you are surrounded with, or every sad moment, we are there with you. So don't worry on that. But please, I feel very happy when, after the consultation, after 4-5 months, I suddenly receive an email or text message, or sometime I just see a gift outside my office saying that thank you, I got my PR. Just make my day.
Oh, Vishnu loves it, by the way. He kind of sticks all the letters and everything on the wall.
I get a lot of letters. So whenever I get letter, I just put that in my office. Because again, that's more value than money or anything. The people show their love, their care. And that is something makes me be positive in this real world.
Oof. Words from the wise men. Okay, last two questions, Vishnu. Hamid we've been asking for his name. He revealed his name finally. So Hamid. Okay, now I can't find his question now. Okay, can I apply under a foreign worker stream with 1 year outside experience and 1 year Canadian experience? Because in international student stream, I surpassed 2 years of deadline.
Hamid, salam alaikum bhai. Definitely you can do that. So the foreign worker job offer stream, the criteria is that you need to have a 2 years of experience in last 10 years, in which even both the year of experience can be from outside Canada. You don't even need to have an experience inside Canada. I have an applicant who received a foreign worker job offer stream PNP while the person was a student. So that 2 years of sorry. It was in 2024 when the person was a student in Canada, came here. That particular individual worked as an HR back home. So because the person already have all the qualification, the person was working with the current Ontario employer where she is working part-time. Because of her 2 years of previous work experience in the same knock code, we created a foreign worker job offer stream and she already received a PNP. The PR application is undergoing. So Hamid, with your profile, definitely 1 year of previous experience, 1 year of Canadian work experience. If you have a median wage and employer support, all the best, brother. Inshallah, you should be getting a PR very soon.
Awesome. To the question about foreign work experience, you said we have approvals, right? Nihar, he has a question. Thank you for answering the doubt. Sorry, one last question. Will cash salary be counted as remote work experience? Example, evidence, cash salary certificate.
Nihar bhai, I understand you, you understand me, but there is CIC who understand both of us. So no. So again, think logically. You are working in Canada. How can an employer pay cash? Right? If you are in India and you're working, yeah, okay, you can say that you got paid in cash, makes sense. But working from Canada, how you collected your cash? Now you can say, okay, my parents got. Do you really believe that? So, Nihar bhai, no more explanation, not gonna work. Leave it.
Oh no, we have questions coming up. Guys, okay.
How many minutes now?
I think we're almost 1 hour, this thing, 1 hour something. 1 hour, 20 minutes, guys. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Okay.
Let's, how many questions?
We have 4 more questions which came up right now.
Okay. So we are just wrapping up with last 4 questions.
Okay,
if anyone
so
is urgent question, super chat, we are going to be next 5 minutes and it's a rapid fire question.
Sanish is the last question. Okay, let's go. Okay, I applied for the Francophone mobility on my study permit status. Can we start working full time on closed work permit implied status?
Okay.
Jitesh.
What's it? Jitesh.
Jitesh.
Okay. Hi Jitesh. If you used to be on a valid work permit status when you submitted your closed work permit application, then yes, you can go on an implied status and you can continue work. But if your work permit is expired or it was already like refused or something happened, then unfortunately, until you don't receive a next closed work permit approved, you cannot able to work. So that is an answer. I hope you got an answer.
Okay, we have Joel Matthew. What is the time duration for OINP application to get PR, and can I go to India when my application is in process?
Okay, so we already answered that the
is
processing time.
joking, yeah.
So processing time is almost like if you're looking into entire PNP plus PR, 24 months around. But yes, you can go for vacation, you can have a sick leave, you can take a leave, you can have a layoff. Just you cannot get terminated or leave the job. Layoff is fine for 1 or months or half month or 1.5 month. Again, if your employer is really supportive. If your employer is not supportive and they just do layoff and they say there is no return date, your PR is gone. But yeah, you can take vacation. Even I have a client who took 6 months vacation. So all good. Your PR is good, man. All the best. Safe journey. If you're going next year, then I will be also in India.
All right, and Sanish has this is the last question from Sanish. I know it's an outside question, but we'll just give him an answer. I need to know about TRV. Me and my daughter had no TRV. My mother expired, and I need to go India urgently. May I know the procedure? It is an emergency thing. Can you help?
What's the
me?
name?
Sanish.
Hi Sanish. Contact my office tomorrow. Talk to Eben. Okay. Google Can Immigration Niagara office. Okay. And talk to Eben. We take care of your application. Don't worry on that. Man, I understand. It's mother. Your daughter wanted to go. Definitely you can go. Just contact our office. We will take care of your application. Don't worry. All the best, man. But our condolences with your family. God give you all the strength.
Yeah, I just found to type Niagara, so I don't want to type the number.
Yeah, just Google Niagara office number, Can Immigration, contact on that number, ask for Ibn, you will talk to Ibn. He will just take your all the information and we will process the application. Don't worry on it. If you really wanted to go, you can go. No, not a big deal, man.
All right, that's the wrap.
Okay, guys. And once again, happy Onam, happy Teachers Day. So if you know your teacher, if they played a most important role in your life, please call them, man. It's just like one call and they will be very happy that to see that their old students are calling them back. I'm trying to call. From morning, I'm just giving calls to all my teachers. There are few teachers more that I'm going to call soon, and some of the teachers might be watching this. They tell me, oh yeah, it was a good attire. No, the dress was not good. No, the information was really good. I shared with my friends and everything. It's again teachers. So please, happy Teachers Day to every Can family member. Please do call your teachers and remind them that how important they were in your life. All the best.
Maybe they could be even commenting that you need to cut your nails.
My teachers.
We used to have where's your handkerchief and your hair is too
my
long.
teacher literally like commented on one of the video on Instagram saying that yeah, your dress looks good, but don't wear it next time. So
teachers' words are final words. Mata, Pita,
Guru Deva.
Guru Deva. That's it.
Okay, guys.
Alright,
So
guys.
once again, good night. Take care with all the best wishes. See you in the next video.